Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video for YouTube and I thought I'd do it on Cataclysm DDA. It's also been a long time since I've done Cataclysm DDA video. So last time I did a video series was way back, like when I was still new to the game. I died on like the second day. Like that's when I was really bad. I mean, I'm still bad because I have to use like really high stat points. Like, I think this character has at least 14 of each. Yeah, actually, it's right there. Why didn't I see it? It's right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen, but it's right here. It's strength 14, dexterity. I think that's intelligence or intellect or yeah, intelligence. Okay. Okay. It's escape actually. It's been a while since I've played. But I'm doing a tutorial series, and this is the second video of it. This is bases you want to look for. I typically like to make bases in either a garage or a house. Those are my two favorite locations because they are plentiful and they have good amount of room. Like here, I was lucky. This place has a kitchen. It's got a bedroom. Can't go that way. I guess a main room or living room, and then a bathroom, which is a really big bathroom. Like this is big. Like if each space is 3 feet, this room would be at least 10 feet long. I'm assuming one tile is at least 3 feet. So I also set my what part of the map is revealed to 20 tiles in any direction. I kind of explored this way a little, and I have used a road map. If you wonder what this is, I don't know if it was a road map or no, it was a road map. I think I don't think it was a street map. Because street map, I think no, it was a street map. I believe I can't remember. Either way, the reason I have these streets is because I use the map. In case you're new to the game, there are street maps, road maps, stuff like that. I think it's only a road map. I'm not entirely sure. There could be more, but whatever. Here's a little tip that I did not know about this. This little tilde right here that I'm hovered over, you can see by the blue square. That's a slime pit. Now, some of you may not notice because I do have classic zombies turned off. So you have to have classic zombies turned off for all these special enemies to be here. And this is a special tile. This spawns slimes forever. There's no way of getting rid of it. There is nothing inside of it. Well, I mean, maybe there's like one or two things, but it's definitely not worth it. I highly, and I mean highly recommend not going in there. I went in there just to look around. I almost never got out. Like I started like I was only in there for about 2 in-game hours, I'd say. Maybe 3 in-game hours. I wasn't in there long. But it got to the point I feared for my life. I was thinking, I'm going to die here. I am not going to get out, and I'm going to die. The only reason I escaped is because this game's maps work on the Z level. And I started thinking, like, I was looking at the map constantly, and I noticed I was not where the basements were. Because in areas where I've already scouted houses and there's a basement, it will show up on my map, even if I'm on the same Z level. And so I was in the first layer of underground, I'm going to call it, so I could see it, and that's how I got out. I was lucky. I could have literally spent what little bit of a life I had left in there. That was very early on in this character's life. And luckily she survived that encounter, and I'm never going to do it again. Either way, back onto the base video. You want a place that has a good bit of room. Houses are a great candidate for this. Places like parking lots, not so much. But if you can get the resources, these can make very good outposts in cities you have not scouted yet. Or you can even make these a fort if you so wish it. That would take a lot of resources to do and a lot of time to do. So as an outpost, this is not a very effective technique. The next part, libraries are a pretty good place if you want to have an outpost with books, but I don't recommend being there as a base. It's typically a big box. That's pretty much what it is. With rooms, like let's say your house got or a horde of zombies ran into your house, you have rooms if you have a house, so you can just shut the doors and get out. But in the library, not so much. If your house is surrounded, your library is surrounded, you're kind of screwed there. I mean, if your house is surrounded, you're screwed too, but, I mean, I don't know. Also, for the love of fuck, do not go here. I have not been here, not even on my test world. But from reading the wiki, this thing is not even balanced yet. At least as of right now, as far as I know. It is not even balanced. This is consider this end game. This is the last place you want to go. It is that dangerous. The next part is garages. This is another place I like to set up. It's got plenty of space. It's got 3 rooms. And the main room is big. You can store even 2 cars in there. Still have room for beds, brazier, fireplace, whatever. Grocery stores are an okay place, in my opinion. They have lots of shelves to put stuff up in. But as far as my experience with these, I typically use them as a beginning outpost. These would be temporary homes I set up. They would typically have a roll mat. They'd be very minimally, I guess, organized. Just a place to put firearms or weapons, food and water, and then miscellaneous or crafting items or other tools, and then just a junk pile. Other tip, if you want to be 100% efficient, keep your junk. Put it into a pile. If you need like cloth, go over to that pile, pick up some of the broken clothes or like ripped, shredded clothes, cut them up, and you have some extra cloth. I mean, I have a junk pile in my house that has like a television and books and clothes and other stuff in it. Also, I think there's a current glitch with paper where you can duplicate it. It's not exactly useful, but I mean, it's kind of neat for fire. Other places I think would be good. Abandoned storefront, not so much because you have to bring or make your own stuff. Like you have to make your own counters and storage devices. An office, in my opinion, is too cramped and not very good. I don't think there's a dojo around here, but they look just like libraries on tile, like a library tile. I don't like them because the tatami mats, or tatami mats, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. They have the same icon as, I can't remember what the name is, but it's definitely, if you went in one, you would know what I'm talking about, and I don't like it. Houses are pretty much my prime candidate. Lots of rooms, good space. I mean, if you want to, a fire station would be nice. That's a good place. A gun store, I wouldn't recommend it. Because, I mean, I usually set up early, so they aren't easy to tackle early. I would typically suggest getting good weapons first. The next video I put out is going to be about weapons. Good early game weapons, good medium game weapons, and then we're going to talk about guns. But mostly, I would recommend either, if you got a lucky spawn, use your evac shelter for a beginning outpost and move up to a good house or garage. That's my advice to you. If you're just beginning, I would suggest going out, experiencing as much as possible, dying as much as possible, because that's what I done. Learn from your mistakes, and then start playing the game. Like, when you start, just run out to the city, find some sort of weapon, try to kill some zombies, try to escape the horde you probably just brought upon you, and just try to experience some of the game. So next, again, we talk about weapons, so I'll see you in that video.